for more than 500 Gambians were deported, and 50 people are looming to be deported this month. 15% of them were picked from the workplace and from school. Imagine in front of your co-workers or your fellow students being handcuffed. Only crime you have committed is being a migrant. Instead, being a migrant, breaking their hands and the legs. Just 1 month ago, Sekou Kante was deported from Stuttgart to Banjul. This deportation was not only completely illegal, but the police also subject him to torture, such as forcing a metal ring with sparks into his mouth. Not every black young man or woman is a criminal or is unproductive. Let me make louder and clear to you that criminals don't arrive here by a boat, but they arrive here by a private jet.
I love that.
You escort them to the 5-star hotel and provide the maximum security for them. We are not a criminal. They are.
Dass es eine afrikanische Lösung geben muss und dass diese in der afrikanischen Einheit liegt. Er sagte, geteilt sind wir schwach. Vereint könnte Afrika zu einer der größten Kräfte für Gutes in der Welt werden. Wenn wir uns vereinen, leisten wir aktiv Widerstand gegen die Spaltung, den Individualismus und der Gewalt, der uns die kolonialen Institutionen aussetzen wollen. Gerechtigkeit für Lamin! Forward ever! One struggle, one fight! Africa unite! One struggle, one fight! Africa unite! One struggle, one fight! Africa unite! One struggle, one fight! Africa unite!
Only your love can make things better. Means we have to be together. Hey. So love the one another. Unification is the power. Only your love can make things better. Means we have to be together. Hey. So love the one another. You got to listen and reason. Know you're doing so not end up in your prison. Don't gamble your life, you might miss it. See how the climate change to give us no decision, yeah. For the wise life is everyday lesson. The heaven and the earth and all things dwell therein. Operate in the powers of the Most High. Let you see Jah the supreme. Unification is the power. Only Jah love can make things better. Means we only Jah love can make things better. Means we have to be together. Hey. So love the one another. Unification is the power. Only your love can make things better. Means we have to be together. Hey. So love the one another. You got to listen and reason. Know you're doing so not end up in your prison. Don't gamble your life, you might miss it. See how the climate change to give us no decision, yeah. For the wise life is everyday lesson. The heaven and the earth and all things dwell therein. Operate in the powers of the Most High. Let you see Jah the supreme. Unification is the power. Only Jah love can make things better. Means we calling on the soldiers of Nigeria, Ghana and Mali. Soldiers of Uganda, back up go. Tell me, are you ready to uphold the legacies of Kwame Nkrumah, Marcus Garvey and Selassie? Got to liberate, got to elevate. Don't you hesitate, it's never too late. Got to liberate, got to elevate. Don't you hesitate, it's never too late. The African political actors, professors and teachers and doctors, leading to the imams and pastors. Please tell me somebody called jobs. The unity is what we need in Africa. Peace and powers in Africa. In the United States of Africa. Free from Asia, Europe and America. Tell me something about Shanghai and Nubia. Something about Kemet and Ethiopia. All of the ancient African empires. Plus the emperors, real man conquerors. This is the time for liberation. Some Africa awaits a revolution. This is the time free up your mind from lies and illusions. This is the time for liberation. Come make we stand up and start a revolution. In these times of elevation, have you keep your head above all pollution. Yeah, yeah. Go rebel youth, man, go jam them down. Yeah, yeah. Go jajaring, go jam them down. This is the time for liberation. This is the time for elevation. This is the time for meditation. And not time for hesitation. This is the time for liberation. This is the time for elevation.
No peace! No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Yeah, only, oh, yeah. Look, voice is crying out there. Yeah. If you all really want to make it out there, get up for music, brother man. Let me your ears. Listen up, let me tell you the secret. Unification is the power.
Yeah, man.
Only your love can make things better.
Yeah.
Means we have to be together. Hey. So love to one another, yo. Unification is the power. Only your love can make things better. Means we have to be together. Hey. So love to one another, yo. You got to be careful of the things that you do. You don't let the devil come to play tricks on you. Such a beautiful place just created for me and you. Godly you the one I'm talking to. Keep redeeming yourself as you person true. No say ja overall. Keep watching all your moves. The things that you do might come back at you. So observe the system and the road to choose my brother.
Sad that another person has been robbed of their life by the police because they act racist, criminalize and kill people. Our thoughts are with Lamin, his friends and relatives. Our full solidarity is with you and the Justice for Lamin Solidarity Group in Nienburg, who are coming today to commemorate and denounce this incident, Mohammed and all the other victims of police violence, and to tell their stories. Because the police and media criminalize victims afterwards and use a rhetoric of victim-perpetrator reversal. This is also what happened in Dortmund after the killing of 16-year-old Mohammed on 8th of August 2022. Mohammed was found that day with suicide. Overwhelmed by the situation, social workers informed the police, who then arrived with 12 officers, equipped with pepper sprays, tasers and submachine guns. Instead of calling in psychological trained personnel, a psychiatric crisis service, pepper spray was used after brief attempts to speak to Mohammed in languages that he did not speak. When Mohammed stood up in attempt to wipe the pepper spray off his face and moved away from the corner where he was sitting, he was tased by 2 officers. And 0.7 seconds later, he was shot 6 times. There were 10 minutes between the arrival of the police and the shots. Mohammed died shortly afterwards in hospital. Mohammed was only 16 years old. He fled Senegal and wanted to move to Dortmund, the city of his favorite football club, Borussia Dortmund, to become a professional footballer. A year and a half later, 5 of the police officers involved are on trial at the district court in Dortmund. 3 of them are charged with grievous bodily harm. The shooter with manslaughter and their officer in charge is on trial for incitement. In this trial, the police are also trying to frame Mohammed as a so-called knife offender and maintain the narrative that he put them in a threatening situation which they had to protect themselves and their colleagues. Even more perfidiously, they have been trying for several weeks to shift responsibility for the course of the operation onto Mohammed by claiming that they were there to help Mohammed and only used the pepper spray to prevent him from committing suicide. The victim-perpetrator reversal must be resolutely opposed. And it shows. We must get involved so that the police do not retain the sovereignty of the interpretation. The The political pressure exerted on politicians and the judiciary and the audio recording of the entire proceedings led to this court case, which the Mohammed family, who are present as joint plaintiffs, hope will bring justice. It is a remarkable situation that police officers actually have to justify their behavior in court. However, the extent to which justice can be achieved in such a courtroom remains doubtful. The structural alliances between the judicial chamber, the public prosecutor's office, and the police are clearly evident on the day of the trial. It is clear that we cannot rely on the state to clarify and establish justice in cases of police violence. That is why we are calling for a comprehensive investigation into all police operations in which people have died and consequences for all officers involved. We demand the demilitarization of the police. No tasers, because they are also deadly. No submachine guns. We demand the closure of Dortmund's Nordwache police station and not an extended new building as planned by the city. We demand a police independent intelligence agency and independent compliance office. We demand alternatives to the police, professional crisis intervention for people in acute distress and with multiple experience of crisis, violence and discrimination. We demand that the structural and institutionalized discrimination that gives rise to police violence be addressed. Our solidarity and support goes to all relatives who have lost people in police operations and to all those affected by police violence. Let's fight for social security for all.
The devil come to play tricks on you. Such a beautiful place just created for me and you. Godly you the one I'm talking to. Keep redeeming yourself as you person through. No say ja overall. Keep watching all your moves. The things that you do might come back at you. So observe the system and the road to choose, my brother. Unification is the power. Only your love can make things better. Means we have to be together. Hey, so love to one another. Oh, unification is the power. Only your love can make things better. Means we have to be together. Hey, so love to one another. Oh, you got to listen and reason. Know you're doing so, not end up in your prison. Don't gamble your life, you might missing. See how the climate changed to give us no season, yeah. For the wise life is everyday lesson. The heaven and the earth and all things dwell therein. I create in the powers of the Most High. Can't you see Jah the supreme? Unification is the power. Only your love can make things better. Means we have to be together. Hey, so So love to one another, yo. Unification is the power. Only your love can make things better. Means we have to be together. Hey, so love to one another, yo. Enough of we people are already gone. You know, see how we going down. All because of dirty war. All we need is peace and love. We should be loving and uniting in Africa. Stop the fussing and the fighting in Syria, and the looting and the shooting in Libya. For too long my people are dying in Somalia. Unification is the power. Only your love can make things better. Means we have to be together. Hey, so love to one another, yo. Unification is the power. Only your love can make things better. Means we have to be together. Hey, so love to one another, yo. Unification is the only solution for the revolution to conquer down Mr. Babylon. Unification is the only solution for the revolution to conquer down Mystery Babylon. I say unification is the power. Only your love can make things better. Means we have to be together. Hey, so love to one another, yo. Unification is the power. Only your love can make things better. Means we have to be together. Hey, so love to one another, yo.
Music.
Let us all come together now. Stop fighting one another, yo. We have to be together. Hey, so love to one another, yo. Bigger heads, I'm pleading to you now. I beg you do something for the human race. We have to be together. Hey, so love to one another, yo.
My brother Sidi and the sister who spoke before, these are people who came all the way from Hanover to join this demonstration. We can't thank them less. We cannot thank them less, definitely. They have driven all the way from Lower Saxony to Berlin. We thank you for being here and thanks for delivering. Please come on this side. Those on the right.